Welcome to another great episode of the Palm Beaches TV Watch Party series. I'm your host, Theo Dorsey, and today we want you to just bring your game to discover a whole new world of adventure. The new series, brought to you by the Palm Beach County Sports Commission, highlights the action-packed athletic events in our very own area. Now, since it's college football season, let's head on down to the FAU Owls football stadium for the Boca Bowl, an annual high-energy Division I postseason matchup that brings some of the most talented collegiate athletes all down to Boca Raton.
Stop me from dreaming. I love what I'm hearing. See what I'm seeing. Can you feel what I'm feeling? Don't stop me from dreaming. I love what I'm hearing. See what I'm seeing. Can you feel what I'm feeling?
The Boca Raton Bowl is a postseason college football bowl game that is played annually in December at FAU Stadium, located on the campus of Florida Atlantic University in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. The game features teams from Conference USA, the Mid-American Conference, and the American Athletic Conference. More than 200 Boca Raton Bowl alum players have played in the NFL, including current New York Jets quarterback Zach Wilson, Buffalo Bills running back Devin Singletary, and Philadelphia Eagles kicker Jake Elliott.
Go Liberty! Let's go Rockets! Go Toledo!
The Bowl Week events are open to the public, and the festive pregame and game day activities have been dubbed Boca's biggest annual outdoor party. Get ready for a behind-the-scenes look at what goes on at a college football bowl game right here in the Palm Beaches.
The only thing better than football season is postseason football. Now, anybody that knows me knows I just love sports. And there's no denying that the ultimate week of sports is a great time for a sports lover to be here in the Palm Beaches. Next up, host Keely Ferguson gives us an all-access pass to spring training during the ultimate week of sports.
Spring training is a can't-miss experience during the ultimate week of sports in the Palm Beaches, where the teams of the Grapefruit League warm up for the regular season under the South Florida sun.
My name is Mike Bauer. I'm the general manager of Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium. I oversee the 110-acre complex here in Jupiter, Florida. Spring training is, where it all starts for Major League Baseball. It starts with spring training, but it also includes a 120-game minor league season, as well as up to 20 outside tournament events and other ancillary items that we do here. We stay active 365 days a year. But our bread and butter is spring training baseball. We have two teams, the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals, who make home here. They're here year-round working on their physical attributes. They're rehabbing, they're working on nutrition. This is their home away from home year-round. The ultimate week of sports is a sports fan's dream. Where else can you have tennis, golf, equestrian, and then of course 4 Major League Baseball teams here all at one time enjoying the Florida sun. Well, spring training is truly an economic tourism driver for Palm Beach County. When our fans from Miami and St. Louis come up for either an extended vacation or a staycation, they're staying in our hotels or eating at our restaurants. They're recreating at our fun places around town, and the folks that you see around me now are a telltale sign. They're here early. They're eating lunch across the street. They're enjoying the Abacoa community. They're all here enjoying a full day experience that includes baseball. So the trip to spring training is like coming to Mecca. Fans come down from St. Louis or up from Miami, and this is where it all starts, right? They can go in the backfields and see the practices and the workouts. They get that up close and personal feeling with the players. They'll sign autographs. The season hasn't started yet, so they're a little more loose, and that proximity is really what you gain here during spring training. You can't get that in Miami and St. Louis during the regular season.
I'm Mike Sophia, General Manager, Ballpark of the Palm Beaches, and this is spring training. Well, we've got a great facility here right in the heart of West Palm Beach. We opened up in 2017 with the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. Uniquely, we have 3 World Series champs in that time frame. 2 from the Astros, 1 from the Nationals. So it's been a lucky complex to be sure, but it's a fantastic place to be. It's a fantastic place for spring training. You know, one of the things from the standpoint of West Palm Beach and Palm Beach County is there's a tremendous amount of sports year round, but this one ultimate week of sports is pretty interesting when you talk about equestrian and tennis and the Honda Classic and spring training opening up. It's kind of a really cool time to be in West Palm Beach. It's a cool time to be in sports, but it really highlights what happens year round in Palm Beach County. Even at a facility like this, we have a little over a month of spring training, but we generate tourism for the community year round with youth and amateur baseball tournaments and other events, lacrosse and soccer and that type of thing. So it's a year-round venture for us, but again, this one week is very cool for Palm Beach County.
For our last stop, we are going extreme. We're headed to Okeeheelee Park to see how BMX racing is both exhilarating and intense.
The Olympic sport of BMX racing can be found right here in the Palm Beaches, where the best riders from around the world come to compete in the ultimate test of skill and speed. BMX racing is all about technique, speed, and endurance. It's not just about being fast, but also being able to navigate through tight corners, jump over obstacles, and make split-second decisions.
You just gotta rock it, like this one.
We're gonna get ready to rock and roll.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Kratz. I am the president of Okeeheelee BMX.
Okeeheelee BMX on fire today!
Okeeheelee BMX has been at this site for over 30 years. It was built in 1988 and it's approximately 3 acres.
I love Okeeheelee, especially because of our rhythm section. I think it's one of the most dynamic ones here in Florida and probably the whole country. Just because it's like if you can ride this track, you can ride anything else. It has big jumps, small jumps, everything's close together, so helps you build strength and everything else.
Good morning, BMXers!
Okeeheelee BMX is completely built by parents and volunteers. It is also run by parents and volunteers. It has turned into an international training facility, so we do have riders and coaches coming in from all over the world to come here to West Palm Beach. This weekend we have a state qualifier. There are 15 tracks in the state of Florida. We are one of those 15. It is one of the 8 stops that happen, which just so happens to be the largest qualifier ever in the state of Florida.
It's gonna be a beautiful day of racing out here.
So the wonderful thing about West Palm Beach is our amazing temperature, climate. We do race 365 days out of the year. We do have 70 races in a year. Through the winter season, when a lot of tracks are shut down, we get a lot of northern racers that want to continue their year-long training.
You know, this place has always been a strong draw, you know, whether it be a national event, whether it be a state race or anything like that. It's just, I think people love coming down here and enjoying the weather.
I think we're spoiled here because I go to other places and I'm, not to say not impressed, but I just think it's a lot better back home, you know. The atmosphere is great. There's a lot to do for the kids, for the family. It's an amazing place to be.
So the great thing about BMX racing is that we attract many people of all ages. So we have everything from racers that are 1 year old up to 65 years old. There really is no limit to how old or young you are to come out here and ride and race your bike. Even the 1-year-olds, the children that haven't learned how to ride a bike, they can come out and race their balance bikes. And then once they're on a pedal bike, they can come out and race. They'll race as a novice, which is a slower speed. And once they get their speed up, they move up to intermediate, expert. And we even have a lot of our athletes then move on to the professional ranks. So the great thing about coming here is that we do have coaching. We have a training program that appeals both to the children that are on the balance bikes all the way up to the racers and the serious athletes that make Okeeheelee BMX one of their stops in a world tour.
And I've tried a bunch of different sports, you know, soccer and baseball, but you know, this is really the first thing that I kind of took off in and just dominated in.
I can't wait. I can't wait to be that world one. I'm just looking for it.
All right, here we go. Got more coming down there right now. Gonna go to 370 ride. Hop, 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 hop.
It's just a thing that I get to do. It's like a free thing free from stress, free from my brothers, because they stress me a lot.
What BMX is all about, it's a family sport. You know, everybody can compete. We've got families out here where mom, dad, 2 or 3 kids, they're all racing together. So you'll see everybody in the pits just hanging out and having a great time as a family.
Oh man, it's expensive. That's what it's like. But it's amazing. They love it so much. It's taught them so much. Just being out here and racing and just learning with everyone, you know? That's amazing.
All right, here we go. Moving on with the program. 31 and over mixed open coming at me.
Well, there you have it. Discover the amazing variety of high-level sports right here in the Palm Beaches. Whether you're an athlete, coach, or spectator like me, you can expect the best of the best of the best in Palm Beach County. To watch the full episodes of the shows featured today, go to the video on demand section at thepalmbeaches.tv. As always, thank you for tuning in to another great show, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Theo Dorsey, and I'll see you next week.